Since we last caught up, we have only lost one game and have been in some absolutely scintillating form. We even put 9 goals past another team in the league. And for all these wins, what have we got? 4th place, not even in the playoffs. This is going to be really, really hard to get out of this league. Welcome back. This is episode 3 of the Pentagon Journeyman Challenge, I guess. And yeah, things are going really, really good. We're the 5th of March 2024 at this point in time. We've played a lot of football and it has gone very, very well. Before we get into what has happened since we last left you, can I ask you, if you are watching this and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, it would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button as well. Let me know down in the comments, do you think we're going to go up? Because it would be absolutely incredible if we did. First thing, we'll touch on the finances. We are slightly over the wage budget. And we are about £400,000 in debt, which is probably quite a lot for a club like this. We have had a youth intake. Youth candidates come through. It's apparently an excellent youth intake, but weirdly I've only got some C players, and it just says that we don't have, like, the fullbacks. There isn't a great deal of quality fullbacks. We don't know what's gone on there. Very strange, but it's an excellent youth intake. I know it's related to how good your head of youth development and stuff is, but here we are. Transfers, a couple of players have come in. We did sell Fat Sissy. He went for 5k. He wanted to leave, so I let him go in the January transfer window. We then bought in a couple, 2 players. Oh yeah, Albino went as well on a free. We brought in 2 players. We brought in Pool Marasani, left winger, shadow striker. He's been in pretty good form. 4 games, 4 off the bench, 4 goals, 2 assists. So thank you and welcome. And the last player was this guy here, Majoro, international. Yes, he's 37 years old, but he's still quite good for a 37-year-old, and he's come in and played 2 games, 1 off the bench for 2 goals and assists. We just needed some goals. We were actually struggling for goals, despite the fact, like I said, we've been winning quite well. After the 2 draws, we beat Milford 3-1, drew with Hungry Lions. That was disappointing because we should have beat them. Then we lost to Vendor FC, and I was like, this is a bit of a problem. I'll get rid of the friendlies because they just make it look a bit weird. It's not actually that too many games since last left you, because we do have a big break in January here. We then went all of December undefeated with 2 draws and 2 wins. And as you can see here, at this point, I was like, we're struggling to score a few goals here. Obviously, 5 there, but I was just like, we should have probably won this game against Tux and this game against Mage CFC. Yeah. We then came back in February with those couple of transfers, a rejuvenated squad, 5-2 past Pretoria Callies, 4-1 over City Rowers. We then got our second game in the Nedbank Cup. Obviously, we beat the Sasrick Stars in the qualifying round, the JDR Stars 4-1 in the first round, and then we just put 2 past Uppington FC in the league. And today we have Maritzburg United and Supersport United, who are in the Premier Division. They're 9th at the moment, but it'll be a pretty good medal to test ourselves against a team above us in the league. Now, I did say that we're still 4th, and that is true. And as you can see here, we're on 35 points. Our goal difference is 32. We've only lost the 3 games. So has Manchester FC and the JDR Stars. They are 2 points ahead of us, just getting that extra win instead of that draw. And Maritzburg United are just absolutely running away with it. So it's going to be really, really tough to catch them. And I don't think we can, to be honest. They are in awesome form. A win against them today would go a long way. But what happens if you finish in these 2 here? It is, in this instance, the Kaiser Chiefs. You go into a 3-team playoff where each team plays each other twice, and then the winner at the top of the 3-team table goes up. So it is very, very hard to get up in this league. Now, the problem we have today is we literally, if we have a look at the schedule, we played Uppington on Saturday. This game against Maritzburg is on Tuesday, and we've got a week before our Nedbank Cup game. So we are looking a little bit tired, and we did have Mirko break his leg, and he's still out for another 3 weeks. So we are really, really light on in that central defender position. We also have Ngossi out for 3 to 5 weeks as well. So with not being able to bring anyone else in because we're right up on our wage budget, and we had no reserve, no like youth player defenders. So we're really, really short at defense. If we were to lose a couple of defenders here, we're in big trouble. Luckily, we've got Mukumela, who can drop back if we needed to, and we could then push like Lance Weaver up into center of defense, which center of midfield, which, you know, I was going to say we might do that today, but he is actually quite tight. So we're going to leave it as it is with this one at the moment. So we've got Anderson in goal, De Jong at right back, Kumwalo and Mashigo, Matsweni at left back. Mukwanzi is the ball-playing midfielder. That's Mukwela. This is our young kid here getting a bit of a rare start just because we're quite tired. Mukwela here. God, some of these names. Pule, Thato, Rutas on the right, and Majoro up front. So hopefully we can do something today against Maritzburg United. It is going to be really, really tough. Really, really tough. Just thinking we might just do this. We might just do that as a final substitution, and hopefully, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if we do actually lose this game, just because of their quality and the fact that they are running away with the league. So it just would be nice, because then it can catapult us up into that those two playoff positions. We've got our first highlight here within the first minute. We did make a few tactical tweaks to the to a couple of the roles and a little bit like that, and that has seemed to increase our goals, which is good to see. We did that just before that Pretoria game, and since then we've scored 5, 4, 4, and 2. So by my maths, that's 15 in 4 games, which is excellent. It's a great free kick there by Makumila. But yeah, so a win here today would see us go to 38 points up into second, which would be absolutely flipping amazing, which would be incredible, to be honest, because I mean even Tux and Kasrick or the Stars, they could make a late push and really put pressure on us. But like, it's crazy to think that we could lose 3, maybe this could be 4 or 5 games all season and not make the playoffs. And he's just given away a penalty there. That's not how we wanted this game to start. Like I said, not the end of the world if we lose against the top of the table here, who are absolutely smashing it. But how is their penalty taker only taken 2 goals? Got 2 goals this season? I find that very, very hard to believe. Morton was his name here. Is it Michael Morton? He's either a new signing. I can't even see his penalty taking anyway. But he's 34 years old. He's got experience. We will demand some more from the boys as we head into the last 10 or so minutes of the game. And there is half time. Apart from the penalty, our penalty's like 0.8, 0.75, I think. I can't remember some of that. But we haven't looked that good in attack, obviously, because I've said that we've looked really, really good in attack the last few games. So obviously, that means now that we're going to have a couple of really goal-shy games as videos. It's great, and we'll probably lose them as well, which is just brilliant. All right, we've got a highlight here. It's just going to make a couple of substitutions. I'm looking at like Weaver's knackered. I mean, everyone's playing crap. Matsweni's on a 6.1. I mean, he did give away the penalty, and Ocon just scores there second. Just from outside the box, just says, oh, look, there's no one here. I've got all the time in the flipping world. I might as well just have a pop here. Right, let's have a look at these substitutions now. I can't take Matt Swenny off because I don't have a left back. I've got Matt Simby on the bench, but Matt Simby can't really play left back. But I'm going to have to bring him on because I don't have another option. And, oh, excellent. This guy, Zambo Rambuani on the bench coming back from an injury, so that is why that is here. Nkwana on as well. And I guess, I mean, yeah, off for Weaver. That'll do. 4 substitutions. We're really, really quite light in squad depth. A couple of major injuries, and we could be in a lot of trouble. Everything could fall very, very sharply off a cliff. The good thing is a lot of these guys are just on 1-year contracts, so which is the maximum length that you can have for this league. It's 20 now before he substituted off, and Thato should have scored there, which is good because you just rebuild the team every year, I guess. But it's just interesting. So, and I wonder what happens when you get up to the next league. So, although we're going to struggle to do that, 80 minutes on the clock. I feel like, I mean, one shot on target is pretty poor. And that was, we had that one at half time, and that was also when our XG was like 0.4. So we've had a lot of shots off target that haven't really gone anywhere. And at this point, we're only really going to get a consolation goal, I think. But Maritzburg United are way too good, and there's their third from Jaffa. We've been absolutely played off the park here today. Absolutely well and truly spanked by a much better team. And it's just frustrating because, like, they've had 8 shots on target, and Mark Anderson, who's been really good in goal all season, has had a poor game. And there it is. Really, really frustrating here, because if the Stars and Magis FC win their games, which I think they are likely to, if we go and have a look here, I bet they're playing really easy teams. Hungry Lions and Uppington City. You would assume that they're both probably going to win them, which is frustrating because that then puts them on 40 and we are 5 points behind them, which is really, really bad. It sucks. Anyway, we're going to go play the Nedbank Cup second round against Supersport and see how we fare against Premiership team. Right, so we are back for the Supersport United game in the Nedbank Cup. While you were away, the games that happened, we had Hungary. No, that's not the one I want. It's this one here. Hungry Lions did beat Magis FC. JDR Stars did beat Uppington, as I said. So that's a good result there. Hungry Lions getting up. And then they had another game where they drew against top of the table Maritzburg United. So I think that game in hand, as Magi beat Vendor FC 4-1, and I think that's it. So we've got a game in hand, but we are 5 points behind third now. It is getting really, really tight, and with 30 games, it was still 10 games to go, so possible, but you never know. Anyway, the team selection for today, our backup keeper, hey, he is injury prone. Brighton, he's gone down for 7 weeks with a fractured lower arm. You have a look at his injuries: torn wrist ligaments and a fractured arm. He's shot. He's done. They've got this guy on trial, 34-year-old central defender. He looks pretty good. The problem is going to be to try and sign him. He must be a star player. He must be to make the playoffs. Suggest promise. Can I offer him any money? This is good. We might, come on, buddy. Come down a little bit. Nothing to do with signing on fee. Can give you £500. I can't type there because there we are. Give you 500. Let's try that again. 500. What does that do? But you just go £500. Please. Oh, come on. It's like, you're not even earning any money. You want an extra £150. Such a jerk. Anyway, a couple of changes today is Matsimbi coming back in at right back. De Jong moves into the ball-winning midfielder role. Lance Weaver down to the bench. Unfortunately, Dylan Rutters has got a slight knock. And we're not going to risk him in a game that we're probably not going to win. So Sambok will start for the first time this season. And hopefully... Oh, and Rambueni comes in for Poole. Hopefully this does something. I mean, like I said, not expected to win. It's more so just a bit of an outing to see if we can, I don't know, see how we go against a Premiership team as well. Oh, one thing that I did want to check, which I've totally forgotten, is I wanted to see how much money we get because we're away. I don't know if this works the same as the FA Cup in England. So what we'll do is we'll just shout a bit of encouragement here, and then we'll just jump out the game by clicking on Mark Anderson here, and we will go to our finances, and we'll have a look at income for gate receipts. We're at 10,033. Let's see what happens at the end of this game. Watch me forget now. Watch me forget. Anyway, it is a corner to Supersport United. Comes out to the edge of the box. They have a pop and they're flying over. One of the biggest sort of crowds we've seen so far today. You can see over here on that side, obviously. Look at them all. Look at them all. It's not like our usual home games where everyone's still social distancing for some reason. That's a good shot. Oh, Majoro. He should have scored that. He's a seasoned professional with 37 years experience. Not obviously all of them playing football. He was probably a child for some of them, you'd think. But he does have 11 caps for South Africa. And as Lungo makes it 1-0. A great episode. Come back for a top of the table to play the top of the table team and then a team in the Nedbank Cup that are just going to absolutely hammer us and show us how far away we are from actually competing with any of those top division clubs. I was thinking today, I was like, I wonder if, with obviously how well we are doing this season, we're predicting to finish 11th. If I was to just miss out on playoffs, make playoffs, and a job came up for one of the Premiership teams, do I take it? Surely yes. Oh, Macamuela. Surely, yes, I take that job because my aim is to win that should be a goal. Get in, Mokomuela. He's been great in that Secunda Volante role. My goal is to win, the continental competitions from every single continent. It's a mouthful. So I think moving clubs here at the beginning is fine. If I'd got that job in Indonesia in the second tier or something, I'm not going to win the Asian Champions League with them, for example. So I can move, but I am enjoying the Black Leopards. So there's no real thing to move there. The problem is going to be when we finish this season, if we make the playoffs, miss out, or don't go through the playoffs, or we shortened version of that is we're in this tier next year. The problem will be is when those championship team potentially comes down. One of them is obviously coming down. Maritzburg are going up. The golf seems to be, I'd say the golf seems to be huge. It's not massive. We are sort of holding our own here against Supersport United. So it's going to be tough to get promoted. Really, really tough to get promoted. Matt Swemby here with the throw-in, and it is not a good work from Makamwela. He is definitely someone who I'll be giving a next year contract to. This words don't even make sense. I don't know who's supposed to get that ball, but a 37-year-old striker, I know he's pretty fit and pretty fast for a 37-year-old, but he ain't that quick. Stambok now. His first start for the season. That's a good ball out to the captain. Crosses in. That's not... Oh! Makamwela has a shot. Someone put it in the back of the bloody net. Stressful, mind you. Well, we won't make any subs. Sandbox obviously tired, and Majoro is also not having a good game because he was having great games until we rolled out the camera. We'll bring on Bongi and Nkwana on there, and other than that, I think we might take on one of those. Yeah. Okay, we'll just leave it like that for the moment because I could bring on Poole. Yeah, let's bring on Poole. behind the striker. These two are really, really good. I have a feeling they play better like that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It could be they both play better on the left wing, but I mean, thinking about players for contracts next year, Matsimbi's he's going, and I don't think he's up to it. But I'm looking like Anderson, Kumwalo, Mtsweni maybe, Mukumela, Rambueni, Poole. They're definitely ones there who I would be saying are getting contracts for next year. Reuters definitely as well. He's definitely someone we'll be giving a contract to. And I just feel like if we can get a striker, a good striker this season, we could next season if we're still here. That's the end of our cup run. We'll romp this league. I mean, we scored 8 and 9 goals in games. And we don't even have like an awesome out and out striker. So, you know, why can't we do that? Why can't we just get a good out and out striker? Anyway, it is Nguana on the ball now. Finds Poole. Poole with a little cross in, but Zulu is a giant at the back there. He's a huge goalkeeper. Hoofs it long. Matt Swemby now. And he's Super Sporter on the ball again. Next, finding this a little bit too easy at the moment. This is probably going to be another goal, I'd say. Oh, good save from Anderson. Can we counter? Can we counter? Bongi. Is that Bongi? It was Bongi. We'll demand some more. We've got a few other tired players here, obviously, but we do have a whole week until our next league game, which should be good. And it is Super Sporter on the ball now. Lungu. It's just controlling it. It's controlling it nicely, and we're not really doing too much. We might just go attacking for the final 5-10 minutes. Rambueni, the captain, picking up the loose ball there, goes back to the goalkeeper Anderson. Mashigo now finds Mtsweni. Mtsweni, come on, that's a red card. It is too. Ooh, Super Sporter down to 10 men for the final 5 minutes and whatever is added on. But we're just not getting any highlights for this. Oh, here we go. Mashigo now. Can we get a late equaliser? That would be limbs. That would be limbs if we could get a late equaliser here. Mtsweni finds Poole. Poole pushing forward. He has a pop. He's hit the post. Nguana. Where was Nguana? Got another highlight. Rambueni finds Poole. Goes in the middle park. Zulu. I thought he was in goal a minute ago. Zulu and De Jong now's off. That's it. That's the game. I mean, yeah. Whatever. There's like a minute left. And we're done. And what's frustrating is we have an XG of 3. They took their goalkeeper off. They substituted their goalkeeper. Weird. That's strange. It didn't look like he got injured. Anyway. Yeah, an XG of 3. And we couldn't win, but like I said, we can score some goals. I think if we continue playing like that, we will do really, really well. Yeah, look, I think we were good. We didn't. What's the crowd? What's the crowd? I didn't see the crowd. I'm gonna struggle to find the bloody crowd now, aren't I? I should just go to the schedule, couldn't I? There was 5,000 there. Wow, that is good. How much do we? Oh, we get 20k. Okay, that's cool. De Jong's banned for 2 matches. All South African domestic. Excellent. That's fantastic. Let's go check out the finances and see what the income is. Gate receipts. Okay, 83. All right, we've got 70k, 73k from that, plus 20k. All right, we've got about just under 100k for that, which is pretty good as well. Oh, good. Next season's wage budget is going to be 9k, and we'll get 31k in that there as well. I just want to have a quick check on the scouting. We got any defenders? Yes, I know you didn't want to sign. These are really, really hard to sign. This guy is 41-year-old Paraguayan. No, he has acceleration of 1 to 6. I don't know why there's so many old players. This guy's 40 years old. It's so bizarre. Like, if we have a look at the scouted players, have a look at these 8. Oh, okay, they're the younger ones, obviously, but like 39? Wayne? I mean, not with that pace. Maybe just see how much he wants. 36. He's a little bit quicker. We'll bring him on a trial for 2 weeks. I just need another backup central defender. And it is really, really slim pickings for freebies at this point. I think, yeah, like, maybe I'm getting this guy in. Fine, come along for 2 weeks. Anyway, right, where are we looking right now? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games left of the season. Now, common sense says I'm going to shoot through all of them, and yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot through all of them, and it's going to be end of season with some, you know, it'll be one final game and round off the season if we know any of the playoffs, or it'll be like the chance to make the playoffs. So hopefully that one, I really hope, playoffs. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you've watched all this way and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, it would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.